Good morning. So, I'm really tempted to do my video like this because now I have no idea what happened when I filmed the video for my cleaning, but for some reason my tripod has now got a big plastic crack on it, so now the tripod is no longer a tripod. So fantastic. What the hell am I going to do with this? Oh, I don't. It's just one thing after another in life, is it not? So let's get a coffee cup. Oh, we've got a Quality Street tin. Oh God, sometimes they get some really decent tripods in at the charity shop, but I always find out about them as somebody brings it to the counter and I've got to just take their money. So I could have had some like really robust, really decent camera tripods, but no, I've completely busted this. It is just some cheap China thing. It looked like it would be better than it actually was when I bought it, but it never looked like the actual thing that was on the eBay listing. So I got it when I was doing, because when I'm doing Lego, I need something that goes above it, and it never really worked properly for that anyway, so I should have looked into something ages ago. Anyway, it is your Monday morning update on Tuesday. I still feel like it's Monday morning, even though I actually worked yesterday. But, you know, it wasn't like a normal Monday because it was absolutely hectic in the shop and really busy and annoying. And we closed early and then had loads to do. Anyway, I've been fuddling around this morning. I've been hoovering, but realised I probably should have hoovered after I did my packaging, because I've got this here and I've got the card that we had for the bed, and naturally it's covered in the card that I'm going to use is covered in polystyrene bits, so they're going to go everywhere. And somebody's probably going to ask me what the bed is that we bought, because I don't know, I don't see why anybody would really want a cheap bed. It probably won't last that long. So it was called Homcom because I keep thinking it's Ken Hom. So, oh, it doesn't even say. Yeah, so it's the Ken Hom bed that we had. Anyway, there's polystyrene flying everywhere now. I'm like, yeah. Anyway, so I have got stuff to pack up here this morning. I've just been sort of updating my spreadsheet. I've just ordered my packaging supplies, which will be this. This one is never on click and collect, so I hate ordering this. I like having these, but I hate ordering them with my packaging voucher, but I still haven't downgraded. It's probably a good thing as well that I haven't downgraded my account, because I think it was on Thursday. Was it Thursday? No, it might have been Friday. Well, no, it would have been Thursday. Friday morning dropped off. I had 3 sales to the US, which is unheard of. Absolutely unheard of. So maybe it does work out having that, you know, middle tier shop. I just hate the fact that it's £92 or whatever it is. I completely noticed it this month because I had 2 no sales days, I think, in a row, and it was just sort of there glaring at me. And then obviously I made this US sales and it swallowed everything up with the postage, so then it looked like I was doing really well, which I am. My bank account has not gone into overdraft, so that's a bonus. Anyway, right, so things which are going out today. We have got this little set, which I sell a fair bit, $4.99 for this. You never get anything more than this. However, there's always like zillions of them. I've always got loads and loads of that little wedge. rarely have well, I do often have the instructions for it, but it doesn't sell fast. And I seem to have a little note on here. Sleeves are white, head is damaged, split on helmet. Oh, so there you go. So yeah, that little chin strap which you have on the helmet has got a little split on it. It's a common defect, which I think is probably why I've put it in on this set, because this set hardly sells for anything. Like I say, this $4.99, and that has got free postage on it. And they probably even used my coupon on that. So somebody put a feedback on my thing saying, oh, great set, but Lego was partially assembled. So I always keep them assembled when they're in my storage, so that I know that I'm grabbing the right one, so that I can easily see them. And because sometimes when you're posting it, it's just better to send them partially assembled. So like this one, I will send out like that, so that I can do it flat thing, but I keep it like that so that none of the brittle parts of the Lego break. Honestly, I just think some people just enjoy having a good old moan. But because I actually buy stuff on eBay, I know that they do miser you now. They send you lots of notifications going, review this, and then people like think that they're reviewing it. It's like I would like to leave a really arsehole review for how good Whatnot is, but it's the platform Whatnot that I want to review, not the seller that I've bought from, because I will buy from her again to use up the rest of my credit and then never buy anything ever again on Whatnot. But again, you see, her show is always on when I'm at work. So I did actually send her a message and say, can you do it on pre-bid? So I've put a whopping pre-bid on something, and hopefully I'll get that, because I'm always missing out, because people who do Whatnot shows don't factor in the fact that the people they want who actually have a wallet laden with money are working. But there you go. Right, anyway, enough about that. Let's do the other Lego set. The reason that I've got that cardboard thing out, I've sold this. Is this going overseas? No, this isn't going overseas. I think this is sold on a 10% coupon as well. So although I've got $79.99, which is pushing the ceiling for this, they've used a 10% coupon, so it's more like, you know, £70 rather than £80. But I'm glad that I set it at the price that I did, because I just feel that a lot of the time parents who are my age and a little bit younger are now taking their kids, you know, to like Lego experiences and then nearly fall over at the prices, or like say, no, the sets that were around in my day were much better, and then they buy them for their kids, or, you know, might be somebody who just wants it for the nostalgia. That Lego set, that other one, was actually a repeat buyer, so it's a bonus. Anyway, yeah, this is Dumbledore's office, which I like to call Dumbledore's castle, because I think I do love this. And so I picked this and Hagrid's Hut. So these are all first edition, so these are like 2001, so this does kind of fit in with technically vintage. So these ones, which are the first iterations of the sets, some of the things aren't necessarily like great, but I really like this set, and I got this and the other one boxed with instructions for like £10 job lot. So with a few of my spares, I've managed to put it together, so happy with that. It's got one tile missing, which I've replaced with just a blank one. It's like a little tile that went in there. Neither here nor there, really. So worth patiently waiting, I think, for the price on that. Other people are selling that for half of that price. I have a pair of Lululemon shorts. I've got another pair of these. I've been sending these through the wash and through the wash. for some reason, every piece of Lululemon that I've had has been covered in stains. The Lord only knows what's going on with these. It's like the other thing that I've got, which I still haven't listed. I've like kind of washed the stain out, and then I've had to wash it again because obviously it just felt really, you know, like crunchy, horrible material. So I've had to do it again, and this time I threw fabric softener all over it. So yeah, so I had to wash that again for stains. I have another pair of these men's shorts waiting. It's not, yeah, it's just annoying. £30 I've got for them, and paid £3. And then this I've had loads of interest in, but it has taken me ages to get a buyer. So this has gone for £40. It's not silk, but it feels really silky, viscose, and it's Fix London. It's probably because we're moving into festival season, isn't it? People going to gigs, so they want that. That I'm happy with. Then there's this here. So this is what I was going to wear to the wedding that I went to last year, but when I tried it on, it turns out I'm not a size 16, which is weird because this is vintage as well. So this is vintage monsoon. I have another one of this. This is the caramel dress. I would really like to have worn this because I do love it. So yeah, hopefully it will fit them how they hoped, but it was the V at the back. You kind of need something to push it up. I bought a strapless bra, but even with a strapless bra, it showed through, which was annoying because I went to bloody Bravissimo and paid like £45 for a strapless bra because these buggers. Trying to find something in specific is quite annoying sometimes. Yeah, so love that, but it just wasn't right. It just did not fit right on the bust for me. I have no idea why. You know, and it's got this hitched sort of like hitched bobble hem. I only got £20 for that. The other one's not selling because that's a size 10, but maybe it isn't a size 10. Maybe I should like try and force that one on my body and destroy it. And then another thing, which was technically would have been mine, which I listed, one of the only things that I've listed, was these Not Your Daughter's jeans, which, you know, are size 12, but they do say size 8. And I did not try them on because I was disciplined. I do realise that I do have a fair amount of bits that are kicking around. So I got 20 for them. Did I? Yeah. Yes, she did. So they're gone. And then this, I really must have stopped picking up rollovers because I think this had a hole in it, which is why it's gone for £12. And now I'm picking up all these polystyrene bits. Did it have a hole in it? I'm sure it had a hole on the sleeve. There's a hole, no, a hole on the front. Yes, there's a hole on the front which had been repaired badly, and then I've come along and also done quite a bad repair because you can see it. So yeah, that's gone for 12. Stop picking up rollovers, but I won't. It's got cashmere in it, but yeah. And by looking at what's happening in the Met Gala, it's going to be happy days because Kim Kardashian was wearing a bobbly cardigan. So kudos to her because she'll do us all a bloody great favour, won't she? Kim Kardashian Met Gala 2024. Hello? Kim Kardashian 2024 Met Gala. This thing. So the close-up of this, when she's doing the actual video, which I won't play, it is such a bobbly cardigan. So that's great because now we don't have to do debobbling. So that is great news. The moment I use this, so this is my other phone. The moment I use it, this is my private account. The moment I use it, I get eBay notification. So every day that I pick this one up, it comes up with some stupid eBay notification that's completely pointless. This one says spend nectar points. Get 5 times nectar points. I don't get these notifications on my business account, thankfully. I mean, I get some stupid things. But yeah, they must annoy the hell out of their users, really. I was considering today. Now, there's a lot of dust in here, I tell you. I've busted around hoovering as well this morning, because I've hoovered the chain. I've actually, like, the filter is clean. I'm a stickler for cleaning the filter, but I've been flinging about hoovering, like I said, but I've hoovered the chamber out. I must have just kicked dust up in the process of hoovering. Yeah, what was I saying? I don't know. Yeah, I was thinking of putting some, like the Lululemon on Depop, and then I was like, I don't want to do that, because, like I said, at the end of last week, I sold 3 things. They were clothing as well. Not Lego, because I expect it to be Lego sometimes. But, I'm selling stuff to the US. And I don't think I hit the US market by selling on Depop. Quite like you do on eBay. Anyway, this is going to be me done now, because I have work this afternoon and I need to pack all them up. It might be a bit of a faff doing the Lego thing, because I've got to fashion a box out of this. Where did I put my knife? Oh, Christ alive. I had a knife earlier. It took me a while to find it, because I was using it at the weekend, and now I can't find it again. Oh, for God's sake. Honestly, it's no wonder I'm spending so much time not getting things done. Anyway, you may be able to see this. Oh, let's point with this finger. This is all the stuff which I've photographed. 50 odd items. I've done 2 pairs of Not Your Daughter's jeans that I've managed to list. So I've done nothing with any of that. So that's what I'm working on. So it's, a boring week of just sitting and doing that. And obviously I've got to do my accounts and do other things. And oh my God, I'm just not on top of things. The calendar, which is next, you can actually see that as well. So that calendar there, which I put my listings on, April, I'd literally put nothing on that at all. There's no point in even having a sheet for April, because although I listed things, I didn't keep a log of anything. I didn't keep up with my listing goals, and I was just hopeless. So obviously that's got to change. I mean, what are we on? The 7th. The 7th? But I don't know how that happened. Anyway, that's me done for today. I'm going to go, because by the time I've packed this up, I'll have an hour of listing, throw some food down me and go to work, and that's going to be it. So I will love you and leave you and do all the things which I'm supposed to do for us lovely YouTubers to make us feel wanted, but also live your life without limits. Right, goodbye. I'm going to go. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.